Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again, hit y'all another video. Hope y'all having a very great day. Hope y'all having a very great week. My day is going absolutely stupendous. Big shout out to all the channel members and subscribers of the Trey King Show family. And much love to each and every last one of you all. And you all, we have a story out of Arkansas by way of Little Rock. And big shout out to everybody in the great state of Arkansas. Everybody outside the great city of Little Rock. Now, before I start the story, I want to send a special thank you out to my channel members and also to my subscribers for sending me this story. And also, keep these stories coming. And now, as you all may know, today is what? Yes, today is Trifling Tuesday. And this story right here has trifling written all over it. And now this incident took place inside the great city of Little Rock at a hospital named the University of Arkansas for Medical Sciences, a very great hospital and have one of the best medical schools inside the great state of Arkansas. So it's a blessing for anybody that wanted to be a nurse or a doctor to get inside this medical program, because from what I heard and from what people told me that stay there, it is very hard. It's like one of the most prestigious inside the whole state. But lo and behold, you have a 22-year-old woman who goes by the name of Amanda Nelson, who was accepted into this program. And now you would think, family, for a person to be accepted in one of the best medical schools inside the state, they would be on their best behavior. They would do every damn thing right. But evidently, Amanda Nelson did not get that memo. Now, on the other end, you have a woman, I don't know her age to be exact or whatnot, but she looked to be in her early 20s also. She goes by the name of Kayla B. And you already know, with a name like Kayla B, she is about that drama. She's about that life. You get what I'm saying? And now I know some of you all are thinking to yourself, well, Trey, break it down for us. How did this incident take place? What is it over? It has to be over something. And you already know, when you see things like this happen on video or in person, chances are people have a reason for what they do. Not trying to justify what Kayla B done, not trying to justify what the ex-nurse, Amanda Nelson done. But lo and behold, they say that the reason why this happened was because, yes, Kayla B was allegedly messing around with Amanda Nelson, baby daddy. But at the same time, even if it is true, we don't have no verification saying that it's true or not. But one thing about it, even if it is true or was true, Amanda Nelson, guess what? You don't sit up here and put your life at risk. You don't put your career at risk over a no good man. Let me say that again for somebody in the back, because they didn't even hear me. Now look here. If you are dealing with a no good man, the best thing for you to do is drop that zero and get you a hero. But I don't understand, Miss Nelson. How did you think it was a good idea, whether Kayla B messed with your baby daddy or not? How would you think it was a good idea to, number one, leak her medical info when you already know about the HIPAA law? And you already know you will lose your job, you will face termination, and also the hospital may face a lawsuit for leaking people's medical records. So you already knew better than that. And you sit up here and let your emotions allegedly get the best of you, all because a man was cheating on you or whatnot. That's a damn shame, girl. You got to think about your child and also yourself. Because evidently, if it is true that your baby daddy was sleeping around with Kayla B, guess what? You should have thought more of yourself and let that man go. Because number one, he do not give a damn about you, nor that child, if he was doing that. And now, as you all may notice, Amanda Nelson is walking down the hall, and Kayla B is slowly walking up the hall. And if you want to see the whole video, please click the link below, because I cannot show people fighting on YouTube. Because I already know I'm going to have somebody in the comment section saying, well, Trey, other channels show them fighting. But guess what, though? That's good for other channels. So what you do is go over there and watch them other channels, and then come back over here and listen to the dialogue, because they're not going to break it down like this. I don't care who they are. Now, at the same time, you all notice one thing. Amanda Nelson, yes, the nurse, is walking down the hall, and slowly but surely, Kayla B is walking up the hall. And you all already know, who've been watching me almost 8 years, I tell you all about signs, because the signs are always there, no matter what situation, no matter what story. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, well, Trey, what sign is there to be aware of? The number one sign you should be aware of, number one, if you saw up here and leak somebody's medical info, and you're walking down a hallway, and they making a beeline, a straight line towards your ass, chances are they about to get on your ass. So that's sign number one. And sign number two, if you're in a hospital and you happen to be a nurse and you're walking down that hallway and the person, the info that you leak is walking towards you in a straight line and also have their robe halfway on, chances are they about to whoop your ass, just like what exactly happened. But as you will watch the video, you would notice that as soon as Kayla B got toward Amanda's ass, that's when she snatched her by her hair and politely drugged her ass down to the ground and started punching her right in her face. And you know those licks was meant to be, because guess what? Kayla B was taking her time hitting Amanda in the face. It's like she was estimating the licks, like making sure she hit her right in the damn face. It was hitting her hard as hell. And Amanda Nelson, look here, if you're going to leak somebody's medical records, you got to be about that life. Now, true enough, I know it kind of took you by surprise, that ass whooping, because it took me by surprise. And also, it took the nurse beside you by surprise, because guess what? She did not jump in. And Amanda Nelson, you sat there and got your ass whooped and sat on that floor. The least you could have did was fight back, child. Now, Kayla B said this right here. She says the reason why all this happened was this, and we're going to read it. She says, a B just tried to play me for real. Imagine going to the hospital thinking you are in good hands while recovering from surgery, and you end up knowing your nurse, only to find out that H posting your My Chart records on her close friends like it wasn't going to get back to you. That's a damn shame right there. And then she goes on to say, Kayla B, that is, a B you've been knowing since F in 5th grade. Now, Amanda Nelson, if you've been knowing Kayla B since 5th grade, you already know one damn thing. And some of y'all might be saying, what's that, Trey? Amanda knew Kayla B was about that damn life. If you've been knowing somebody damn near your whole life, you already know they ain't to be played with. And then she also goes on to say, shaking my head, some of y'all don't need to be working in the medical field. And that's the damn truth right there, because some of them nurses is off the chain. Y'all remember that story I told y'all roughly about 4.5 years ago when I had my wreck and damn near died. And I'm sitting up there on a damn bed, on my deathbed, it felt like. And the nurse kept wanting to come in and try to fluff my balls up and everything like that. I'm dead ass serious. Y'all remember the story?
Ain't that right, little fella? He ain't lying.
Now, you would think if somebody's hurt and you see me laying there and you see I'm fat in the front and not my stomach, you automatically know now ain't the time. You get what I'm saying? Now it's not the time to be trying to say, hey, Trey, you that dude from YouTube? Ooh, you look good, even though you had a wreck. Now that's too damn much right there. Let me heal up, but guess what? Still don't touch my damn sack. So what I'm trying to say is this right here. Some of these nurses really be off the chain. But let's continue to read what Kayla B have to say. She continued to say, it is never okay to post anyone's personal information online. And then on top of that, in my face talking to me while caring for me is insane. It's all good though. Handling half of that, and now I'm finna sue UAMS. And UAMS stands for the University of Arkansas for Medical Science. And she goes on to say in her ass. So Kayla B is trying to sue the hospital and also trying to sue Amanda Nelson. So let me ask you all, family, in closing. Do you think Kayla B have a lawsuit against the hospital and also Amanda Nelson? And also, it's quite unfortunate that Kayla B was arrested and charged with battery. But they also say the hospital has since terminated Amanda Nelson, dumbass, for leaking the medical records. And also, they have took her medical license from what I heard. So let me ask you all this. Once you lose your medical license for divulging somebody's info, their medical records that is, can you get your medical license back after your medical license has been taken away from you? Please answer that question for me. But at the same time, look here. If all of this is over a man, shame on all of you all. And also, shame on you, Kayla B, if you was messing around with this man. But that's alleged. We don't have anything to prove that. But one thing we do have that is proven is the fact that Amanda Nelson leaked your medical records and also this ass whooping. But at the same time, look here. If you're going to jump out there in that water, you got to be able to swim, Amanda Nelson. So this is what I'm trying to say to you all today. If you're dealing with a no good spouse, nothing you can do can make it right. What you need to do is leave that person alone, because take it from Amanda Nelson and also these other people I have these stories on. Now, quite unfortunate, you have people who have got killed for messing with different people, husband and wives, girlfriend and boyfriends. And at the same time, we do not know if this is true, but it's still no justification for you leaking her medical records. What you should have did, like a woman, is approached her, because she said you all been knowing each other since the F in 5th grade. So why not just approach her like a woman and talk it out? And if you can't talk it out, separate. And if you can't separate, wait till you off work and fight it out. You get what I'm saying? But anything other than losing your damn job, releasing somebody's medical info. So if anybody find themselves in this type of situation, dealing with a no good spouse, and you may sit up here and do something stupid, you got to sit up here and think twice and ask yourself, is it worth it? Because one thing about it, if a person is already cheating on you, they don't love you anyway. They don't give a damn about you. But also adding to the story, if you and a person have a child together and that person is still cheating on you no matter what, chances are you need to leave that person alone, go be by yourself, because you're going to be the one to take a loss in the end. Don't take my word. Take Amanda Nelson's word. But anyway, you all let me know what you think about this story. And once again, if you want to see the video in its entirety, please click the link below and it'll take you right to the link below. Anyway, if you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member. Also share the video with your family and friends. And once again, leave people who don't care about you alone. Because guess what? Just because you all share a child together, or just because somebody tell you they love you, you have to remember one thing. Talk is cheap. You don't go by what people say. You go by what? Their actions. And guess what? If you go by their actions, then hopefully you will make better decisions in life. But never sit up here and put your livelihood in danger over a no good person. Point blank. Put yourself first. Anyway, I will see y'all soon on next Trey King Show. And guess what? I'm out.